the past, watching the world go by so fast. Nobody told me life from here was a vacation. Hope I get old before I die. My generation. All of these voices and all of these men.
Are you ready?
Happy Friday,
I am ready.
Mardi Gras party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're having a party.
I like to party. So yes, for those of you that don't know what song it is, like Chris, it says it on the screen on the right.
Yeah,
always.
usually I'd put it over here.
But if you're not looking at the screen, we're
or if
glad
the
to
screen
tell
is
you what it
tiny
is.
and you need glasses, or not wearing your glasses, or the screen is just tiny.
But that was the John Entwistle Band with John Entwistle singing.
Yeah.
Endless Vacation.
Endless Vacation. From the studio album.
Yes.
And actually that track, a little different mix of that track will be on the upcoming album. So if you don't have an album that, I don't know, not that many people got a hold of the Vampires album. And
we have on video how John came up with the name of that song.
yeah, that's right. When we went there to rehearse,
John's
we went to
house.
England in '96 to rehearse, he walks out with a book, a big, thick, glossy book, and it's all vacation destinations all over the world, and the title of the book was Endless Vacation.
Right.
And he came up and said, "Have you seen this new book about the Who?"
So that song is about the Who.
So if you listen to the lyrics, all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again, talking about the band.
Well,
You just sit on the shelf, afraid of the past, no plan for the future, watching the world go by so fast, just do what suits you. Nobody told me life up here was an endless vacation.
give me some songs.
Hope I
and
get
he-
old
his-
before I die. Mama,
Mama,
my degeneration.
Oh, Kitty said she has loved that song since it first came out, and she still does.
Yeah, it's a good one. I like that song. And I'll tell you an interesting thing about that song before I explain my friends, if you don't already know. I wrote that song with John on the phone. I was in our studio in New York when we lived in New York, and it was when samples were first starting to happen. And that's not true, but when sampling, when you have a sample like something like this.
Whatever it is you're doing, stop doing it.
That's
a sample. That's
Jeff Seitz' wife, Judith.
that was not his wife. He's married to that guy?
No, but it went viral.
It did go viral. Anyway, a sample is like this. Or like this. Oh, must be a drummer. Pizza's here.
Thank you, Kitty.
Oh, thank you, Kitty. Kitty, let me light up the stars. No, Kitty. No green, little tiny stars for Kitty. Kitty needs mega stars with a sound. And it's the truth. So, I wrote that with John on the phone because I had sampled. He used to do a thing in his bass solo. You hear it; it opens the song. And he did it with the hip shot, which is a device on the E string, the lowest string on the bass. That if you can tune it. It's got two positions: the regular stock position, and then when you put it in the alternate position, it drops the tone or the tuning of the string. You can tune it to D or tune it to whatever. And John used to use that in his bass solo. So I had one of those solos. It had to be from '96, and I sampled that bass part and the drums that went with it, and just made it loop. And then Mark was there, and he said, "Well, why don't you put these chords over the top of it?" So I said, "Okay, why don't I give you writing credit?"
Thank you, Sue.
Thank you, Sue. Susie Q. Oh, the Olympic
The stars come out on Friday night.
Too much time on my hands, do you think? Anyway, so I called. John was in California, I think, and I said, "Hey, we just wrote our first song," and he said, "We did." And I played it for him over the phone. That's when you used to be able to play things on the phone and
Thank
hear
you,
them
Brenda.
on the other end. Oh, wow!
From the Poconos. Yep, the stars come out on Friday night.
I love the stars. I love Friday nights. And you know what? Let me just tell you, you guys burn it. You burn it. I told you, and I'm going to get out of the way and let you burn it, baby. Because you know why.
You might want to explain what these little babies
Well,
are.
I'm going to explain what the babies are. Those are my friends. Those are babies that launched off from the Earth using those balloons. And they do it this year, every time, around this time of year. Those are Mardi Gras babies from a king cake. And I
actually king cake babies.
Yeah, well, whatever they are.
They're
don't
king
choke
cake
on them.
babies.
Let me,
Mardi
I should really...
Gras babies.
Listen, I'm behind the 8 ball here tonight.
Yeah, you are. You want me to get you one?
Got
Got one right on the pool table.
Yeah,
I can throw it right over at you.
And a straw.
I was talking about the other one.
I know what you were talking about. Because we have a pool table.
Thank
I
you,
got
Dave
it.
Hassert.
What?
Thank you, Dave Hassert.
Oh, thank you, Dave. You megastars. That's very cool. And how about some little green stars, just so you know. Oh, this isn't that one. Whoa, scared me. Yeah, thank you all for that. I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm trying to get you. Oh, here you go. Oh, Gambino's, Lori. That was the place. Here,
No, that's where we got
I know,
the wedding cake.
Where we got what?
The wedding cake. And you should do Kalutas. You should give them
Yeah, I
props
gotta
too,
give them
because
big props.
Joe Kaluta sent us a king cake for Mardi Gras just a couple of days ago. Because Mardi Gras is a season. It's not just Tuesday. That's Mardi Gras Day. But I think one of his relatives owns a bakery called Kaluta's, and this is the absolute best bakery. Let's advertise Gambino's.
Well,
Best bakery,
you know what?
cake
Let
I've
me
ever had.
see if Kaluta's is on
Thank
there.
you, Michael.
Oh, Michael. Whoa. Well, I'm on the wrong page. Oh, here we go.
So
they're all
thank you,
going
Joe Kaluta.
Thank you, Joe Kaluta. Man, let me tell you what. Let me see if I can find Kaluta's.
And it has the Mardi Gras colors for those of you
Right,
that
for
don't
those
know.
that would explain some of the balloons and things.
They are purple, gold, and green.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, they're sold out of king cakes. But if you can call in an order, but if you want to go pick it up, you're out of luck.
Yeah, but wait a minute. Can I
And
make this thing bigger?
I read about, I think his name is Joshua Kaluta. It must be Joe's brother or cousin. He went to the Culinary Institute in New York. He was a pastry chef at the Royal Sonesta Hotel and the Royal Orleans, which are like 5-star hotels in the French Quarter.
Now
Royal
we got
Orleans
the
is
right
where I
thing.
worked for a day, and I quit after the piano player was playing all that freaking
Right.
jazz.
Now, for those of you that don't recognize the name Joe Kaluta is the keyboard player that plays with Randy Jackson on his, I guess I have to use an old word, simulcast. But thank you. So, all right. So the thing with the king cake is, it's a traditional cake, seasonal cake, whatever it is from this time of year, and there's one of these guys in it.
And the baby represents the baby Jesus.
Represents a baby Jesus, the king cake, right?
The three kings.
Like 3 kings. No, there's 4 kings. You forgot Booker.
Where was that 8 ball?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too.
And speaking of king cakes,
What?
come in.
Booker King?
Hello.
Throwing
Hey,
shit at me.
Hey, that's because you're cutting me off
Hey,
like somebody who's
Booker.
driving in New York.
What's going on, Lord?
Did you hear me?
Yeah. I heard
Okay.
you. How you doing, Booker?
I'm okay.
Happy Mardi Gras. Well, not
Well,
yet.
no.
Tuesday, Fat
Tuesday's
Tuesday.
Mardi Gras.
Tuesday, yeah.
But this is Mardi Gras season.
It
Yeah, so-
definitely is.
Oh, he knows. His wife is from
Oh,
Louisiana.
Hello. So,
Yeah.
do you want to finish telling the people about the baby?
The king cake baby?
Oh,
No.
yeah, I know about the king cake baby, yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
all our babies.
You think we got a couple over the years?
It looks like you got more than a couple.
Yeah, I think we counted them. It's very.
My parents used to send us
Yeah,
one
they
every
used to-
year when they
Is
were
My
my
in-laws sent one every year.
to New York.
Yeah, and I had never heard of it, or I had no idea what it was, and then
Yeah.
and of course I have to I have to get the baby, which sometimes requires you to eat most of the cake. So anyway, man,
You're that kind of competitive, huh?
yeah. What?
Lenny just wrote, I'll be there in a minute. I'm not high enough. Tune up, Lenny.
Yeah, tune up, bro. Don't come in out of tune. I'm not high enough. No, I don't. Okay, well, I'll show you somebody who's high enough. Here we go.
Oh,
Tom High Enough. Tom High-ish.
Howdy.
Oh, I hope you're not too circuit bored.
Uh-oh. I'm at the wrong place. Hold on.
Mardi Gras
Oh no, I
party!
like them. Oh,
Well, that might be his pasture.
it could be his best. Whoa! Bum, bum, bum.
very nice.
Very, very nice.
Actually, I wanted to come in and talk a little tech before the party started, but
No, go ahead.
no, I just hope you don't mind that when I know you're flying blind all the time, and when there's audio issues or something like that, and there's the latency issue that you might not know that your mic isn't on and shit like that,
Well, no. First of all, I appreciate it, and it's if I no, absolutely not. If something's not right, I have no way of telling, and the reason for that, and you'll probably be one of the guys that understands this. I don't want to have cans in my ears, right? I just don't want to do that because I don't. It's supposed to be free feeling party. I can't talk to Lori right if I have headphones or buds in. So I use this patch around that makes my phone ring. That actually mutes my vocal from coming back in the Zoom call, so I can just talk, and so as a consequence, I don't hear I don't hear the broadcast.
right?
Yeah, I don't. So that's but no, I appreciate it. Believe me. In fact, there's a remote producer's credit waiting for you.
Do I get a fraction of a penny somewhere along the lines?
How were you found it? Oh, did you what?
That was Steve Gaspari.
It was what?
Not on the phone, that he's talking about a fraction of a penny.
Oh! I thought you were talking on the phone.
No!
We're doing a show here, Steve. Yeah, what is that? What he said? A fraction of a penny?
Yeah, I think he was,
Oh, I guess we're high enough.
We'll see. Let's hope it's not humming.
There's Lenny. He's high enough. Hey,
Oh, he's got his beads.
Very nice,
All
bro.
right.
Look, check him out.
All right! Happy Mardi Gras party!
did you show anybody your man boobs?
Beat me to it.
He's in the audience.
Yeah, show us your tits.
Oh,
Well, if you look closely, these are not New Orleans.
Mardi Gras beads.
I just had to run into Gabrielle's closet and grab whatever I had.
well, we figured that, but you're in the spirit.
But like you guys said, if the beads didn't work, where are you? Did I lose you?
Yeah, no, we're still here.
Okay, I'm not here.
Yeah, then you're high enough.
Ah,
There you go.
so I figured if that didn't work, I'd do this.
Here you go.
How's that for authentic?
That's what they do, right? That's what they do. That's what they do. They throw beads. That's what they make the girls show their tits so that
Well,
they
it
can,
depends on where you are in Louisiana, because certain places they don't do that.
Well, right.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
I never
Yeah.
did that, and I got tons of beads. So many beads
Yeah.
I couldn't even wear them around my neck. I had to put them on my belt loops of my Levi's,
Yeah.
and
So-
I never would do that.
Yeah, because my wife came back one time when we were first dating. She went to Mardi Gras. And she came back and she had all these beads. And one of my buddies said to me, "You know what she had to do to get those beads?"
Yeah.
And I asked her. She said, "That's a New Orleans thing. That is."
It's actually a French Quarter thing.
Yeah, French
it's not
Quarter
even
thing.
a parade
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the
And she
people
was,
on the
and
balcony.
she was in Lafayette,
Ah,
so it was very different. Yeah.
yeah, my brother lives in Lafayette.
Yeah, and the only Mardi Gras parade that I ever went to was in Slidell,
Slidell, yeah.
and it's,
A
but
couple
it's
blocks from my parents' house.
yeah, it's
Walk down there.
it's quite an
It's a
ordeal.
very family thing, you know. It's just
It is actually.
the drunk people on the balcony started doing that in
The-
the late 70s.
The music, man, I mean, it's like it's pretty incredible, and we saw something about. Oh, sorry, Aruba calling. Aruba, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go?
Come in.
Oh, and
Who that?
number 6.
Hey, Rich.
All right.
Whoa!
Hey, Joe.
Son,
Hey guys,
Joe.
what's up, Booker?
What's
I'm not
going
going to be
on?
able
Ah,
to
brother,
hear you
hello.
much, but I thought
Hello.
I'd say hi.
Oh,
I'm
No,
I'm at Elton John.
lay down.
Oh,
wow,
nice.
cool.
Boy, lucky you.
But you'll do anything for a gig.
So I just thought I'd say hi. I didn't want to miss a Friday, but see you guys next week.
No, that's okay. A Mardi Gras party. We're glad you dropped by. Where are you? Where's he playing?
Newark Prudential Center, the
Oh,
Rock.
okay.
That's,
Ah,
Boy.
well, have a great time,
Have a
man.
great time.
Okay, I will, and I'll report back next week. See you
Please
guys.
do. Take pictures, videos, whatever you can do.
All right.
Have
See
fun.
ya. Bye.
All right,
Yeah.
take care.
Bye, Joe.
hi, Joe.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, greetings from Aruba, everybody.
Hey, Aruba, how you doing,
Hey,
man?
Hi, Richard.
Hi. Hey,
Hey,
it'd
Rich.
be really funny if that guy said he's calling in from Elton John, but he's got the background like all you other guys, and he's just, fucking around. Hey, man, I'm at Elton John. Look at this shit. Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
right.
sorry.
Hey, excuse me, sir.
Sorry.
You're
Hey.
under arrest.
There's
Boy.
Elton now.
You're arrested, son.
This guy's arresting me. What are you arresting me
Oh.
for?
You're having too much fun here in Aruba. That's the problem.
Guys,
No,
is it
good.
possible to have too much fun?
Not in Aruba. Absolutely not. No. What does it say on that T-shirt?
You see?
What's it say on his shirt?
Life is good, man.
Okay.
Ah,
Love it, bro. Congratulations. It is good.
I'm sorry, but this is my friend Jim from New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
New fucking Hampshire. Can you believe it up there?
Wow, man. Live free or die, bro.
Foot and a half of snow up there right now. I'd rather be with Ricky right here.
Ah,
There you go. You made the wise choice, my son. You made the wise choice. Very cool. You playing?
yeah, bro. On break right now, and I just wanted to bring you guys the weather report. It was a sparkly clear day here. Puffy clouds, sunshine, and it's going to be that way for the indefinite future. It's going to be that way for the indefinite future. If there's any change, I'll let you know.
Please, man. You know where we are.
well, we're in Florida, so we got the same kind of weather.
Yeah,
We were 85 degrees today.
Yeah, we get that night, but yeah.
Big puffy
Well,
cloud.
a couple of days ago, it was almost 70 up here in New York. In
Wow.
I
February.
know. It's nuts what's happening up there.
Yeah, we get
Freezing
it's
rain.
starting to act like Denver, Colorado, where in the same day it'll start out sunny and warm. By noon, you'll get an ice storm. It'll drop 3 inches of snow on the ground, and then by 6 o'clock, it's all melted and it's sunny again.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it
getting
does that
loud.
in Denver, particularly.
We don't want to.
I told my wife that I'm no weatherman, but I think that tonight she's going to be getting more than a couple of inches. You know.
Oh, but I'm bummed.
That sounds like bragging to me.
Stop doing it.
What do you mean by that?
That's very good.
Boy, I tell you, I'm having fun with you guys. Listen, I got to go back on, and I just want to say have a great evening, everybody, and yeah, enjoy life.
Thank you, brother. Always good to have you at the party, man. Have a great
Have
show.
a good gig.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye, Jim.
Yo, take care.
Take
Bye,
care,
man.
guys.
Okay, I don't know how to get the fuck out of here, bro. Boy.
There you go.
Whatever it is you're doing, stop doing it.
It's getting wild up in here now.
I love Tom's
I'm liking it.
background.
Yeah, how do we know that wasn't a background? How do we know he's not like in Saskatchewan and he's just putting up some tiki huts and stuff?
You can't believe what
Because
you see anymore.
Mousie's friends, Mousy sent her friends.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so yeah, and you wouldn't pretend to be from New Hampshire, right? I mean, that's a real guy. Lenny, it's a puzzle. Lenny, you with me, Lenny?
He's at the party, man.
He is. That's why I want to know what he brought to the party. I gotta. Did you?
I think some hash, maybe.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, look at Angus.
Steve, all those little bodies.
Ho, ho, ho.
They're babies. They're king.
I know the
cake
babies.
They're the king
That's
cake.
funny.
Lenny.
Hey, Booker. Hey, Lenny.
Here we go.
What the?
Okay, can you hear me, Lenny? Can you hear me?
Wait a minute. I take off my ears for half a minute, and look what happens.
Nothing. We can hear you
Angus
fine.
shows up.
What happens?
I don't know. Is Angus at a Buccaneer party?
Yeah, hey. Yeah, what are you gonna? Well, is that's the New Orleans Pirates.
No, it's Buccaneer.
The Tampa
Actually-
Bay Buccaneers.
Stella won this hat when she was in third grade. And it's been sitting in the closet ever since then. Then tonight I'm like, where's that Buccaneer hat?
You tried to break it out for Mardi Gras.
He
I'd say,
dressed up as a Buccaneer for Mardi Gras.
this little boy dressed up as a pirate on Halloween. He rings the lady's doorbell. She says, well, where's your Buccaneers? And he says, under my bucking hat.
Whatever it is you're doing, stop doing it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh man! Did
Jeff
you
sent
hear
me that this morning.
Yes.
He said that the Judith quote has gone viral. Some guy on his radio station
On
talking about
CBS.
it. On CBS?
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be...
Ooh.
We have to have Judith on the show.
Yeah, we gotta have Judith on the show, man.
She's
Okay.
Oakland's tour manager. Why
I
not?
bet she's got some stories to tell.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Jeff can be nowhere near if that's what happens. Right? I mean, that's, because you don't want that. You want the up close and personal, real time,
Unfiltered.
Exactly.
Right. She might turn into mom if Jeff's around.
Yeah. Oh God, I will never. Man, that made me laugh when he said it's my wife.
Whatever you do,
I thought
stop
he was kidding. That's my wife.
We
I'm
thought he
thinking.
was kidding.
Yeah, right. And we're saying that some lady, we got to be older than she is. Some lady came up. She's got to have a pretty good sense of humor. So Lenny, I have a question for you. Is this a new batch?
What's that?
Is this a new batch?
No, same stuff.
Does it have a name?
Godzilla.
Not that I know of.
Alaskan Thunderfuck.
It doesn't have a name?
As far as I know, everybody calm down. As far as I know, it's like local stuff.
It's what stuff?
Probably it's local stuff. Probably from within the next 5 miles around here.
Oh, okay.
But it's actually not. It's not bad.
Apparently.
No, it doesn't look bad.
It doesn't look. Can we see
feel
a bud?
bad.
Do you have a bud? Can we see?
Yeah, actually, yeah. I do have something you could look at. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay. After a word from our sponsor.
Does he know he's documenting this for all of the, drug agents in Aruba? I mean, in
What's his address?
Yeah, right. Well, that could be just a green screen. He could really be in New Jersey. Thank you, Donald.
Tell him what you did, Steve, when you had that Acapulco Gold before I met you.
With the girl?
No, you picked all the red hairs out.
Oh, I tell you what happened with that Acapulco Gold. That's like 100 stories. Yeah, I try. They have the little red hairs in them sometimes. I picked all the red hairs out of, whatever, and rolled a joint out of that just to see what it was like.
And was it any different?
No.
No. It was just a waste of time.
It was a waste of time. Yeah, but Okay, so Lenny, what do we have? Specimen?
I don't know. I went into the bedroom and I forgot what I was looking for.
Oh, Lori Richardson gets the fire star.
Laura, I'll be right back for the fire stars.
Oh, thank you, Lori.
Wow.
Okay, look here.
Wow.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Those are
That's a lot of buds.
all buds.
Wow, it is all
buds,
buds.
man.
Let me smell it. Ooh.
And is it more expensive there
Wow.
than here, or no?
And is it sinsemilla or are there seeds?
Yeah.
No, it's nothing really super special. It just works okay. You smoke a little bit more of it, but it works.
I don't
That's
think
all
they
you
have
gotta do.
seeds anymore in pot. Do they?
No.
No.
I don't think. Well, somebody's got to have them.
Hey, Mousy.
Mousy.
Hi, Kid.
How you doing, Mouse?
Hey, Mousy.
Hey, Mouse.
Hi.
Oh, Lenny, Sue's jealous of your pot.
Oh, you're
here we
freaking
go,
the
here we
kids out,
go.
Oh,
honey.
she loves pot. She's jealous.
Oh. Ooh. Oh. That looks pretty decent, bro. I guess it's all right to smoke homegrown when you're when you're home where they
Well, it
grow
looks
it.
like he's got about an ounce. How much is an ounce of that there?
Yeah,
Okay, here's the deal. I bought. Let's see. My buddy bought an ounce. I bought a half. I bought this half for 100 EC, which is about $27.
Holy shit.
Or 150,000 bitcoins.
Somewhere around there.
Send in your box tops.
Is that cheap there?
Yeah, that's cheap.
Wow.
They don't have to import it.
No.
That's great, Lenny.
That's
Good.
the thing.
That's,
I think that's pretty
here.
that's way cheap.
$27 for an ounce of
Is it an ounce
No,
or
no,
is it a
no.
lid?
Take it easy. Take it easy. $27 for a half ounce.
Oh, that's different.
Oh, yeah, right.
I see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's still a bargain.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
I just paid $50 for an eighth at the dispensary today.
What did you get?
I got what the hell is this? Oh, Indica Princess it's called.
Ooh,
I
fancy.
ate one of those.
Ah, man, what's that?
All I know is 2 hits a half hour before the show is like kind of pushing it.
Oh, really?
Listen, I'll be right back.
Well, I mean, I've been experimenting with whatever they come up with, to see which is best for the pain and everything. And then it's like when I do certain things, like it says on the bottle, you gotta, before operating heavy machinery, you gotta, see the effects. So I just know with the other stuff like Royal Gorilla, Sour Kush, and everything else that, I can't, it's like 2 hits a half hour before the show, and I can't do anything else. Because otherwise I'll just sit here and,
Well, do you know whether that's a hybrid, an indica, or a sativa?
Well, this Indica Princess is a pure indica, I would assume. The other stuff I do is hybrids usually.
Because the sativa stuff, not that I really know this, but I read it somewhere.
Well, you sound like you kind of do.
Well, I kind of do.
Kind of does.
And hi, Mountie. How are you?
Kind of been a pothead since he was
Kind of been a
13.
pothead since I was 12. God. What were we talking about?
I don't know, but sativa.
No, sativa is the up. They say indica, couch. Sativa, achieva. So that if you're looking to break things faster, then you want to go sativa. But they say the hybrid thing is, it's an indica and a sativa combined. And listen, I'm glad you're getting the medical benefits from it.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm trying the different ones to see, because some of them, even though they're hybrids or an indica, it just doesn't do for my type of pain. So I judge it on that.
What kind of pain you got? Back pain?
Yeah. What pain?
Oh, yeah. It's no gloom ballroom, right?
Well, no, we can laugh. Your knee hurts? No.
Tell us, and we'll make fun of you. Go ahead.
Yeah, we won't make fun of you. Come on.
Yeah, no. When you were talking about the medical issues, I had spinal surgery 4 years ago on my cervical spine because my spinal cord was swollen, and I lost feeling in my arms and all kinds of stuff. And then it got to the point of where I was starting to fall down and everything as I was waiting to get operated on. And they basically, between my C3 all the way to T1, I had a laminectomy, a posterior laminectomy, and then they fused it. So I have rods and all kinds of stuff in my neck. And while they were doing that, they saw that my lumbar spine was really bad. And my neurosurgeon said, well, you know how it is when it flares up. If it flares up for more than a month, then come and see me. And last year, it flared up for more than a month. And it took me months to get an MRI and the appointment to see the neurosurgeon and everything else. And then finally, the neurosurgeon was like, wow, I can't really fix everything, he said, and your insurance company is going to want you to try epidurals and everything else, so.
Well.
So did he suggest you going that route of the CBD with the THC or whatever? Or is that just something you researched on your own or just decided on your own to give it a try? Or did somebody suggest it to you? Or did the doctor? I'd be interested to see if somebody in the medical community, which I've worked in for a long time, would actually acquiesce to the idea that there's something besides a bottle of pills or an injection to treat that situation, to give you some relief.
Yeah, well, I guess my quest started when I was having pain before it got that serious, to the point of where I was going to need a surgery, and that was from being on tour and visiting these states across the country that, they had legalized recreational, and with the things having a name and being able to get some consistency. If I went to this state and got that strain and I went to another, so I was experimenting with that. And then when it came to my surgery, when I was doing pre-surgical testing, they were telling me, looking down the medications that I was on, okay, stop this one, stop that one, and everything. And then they flipped over the page. What are you doing for pain? And they looked at it and they go, oh, marijuana. And then they said, well, this is what you do. They said, do you have edibles? And they said, just don't smoke, but you can take your edibles up until we tell you that you can't eat before the surgery. And that blew me away. I was like, wait a minute, and then they said, we would love to be able to prescribe this to people. And they said we have to take the course and everything else, but basically they referred me to pain management after I had my surgery. And I went to them, and of course the doctor was hemming and hawing about this, that, or the other thing. And I said, well, what about medical marijuana? And they said, well, if it works for certain people, he said it's the best medication you could use for this, because you won't get addicted to it. You won't have all of the negative side effects of the oxy and everything else.
Right.
Yeah.
And if it works, but they said it might not work for you. And then he warned me that New York's medical program, it's not like, you go to Massachusetts and you could get stuff, because at the time it was only tinctures and tablets and stuff like that. But
I got a question, an honest question. So are you the stuff with a name? Is it weed or is it edibles that you're doing? I mean, at first it was just vape. The only thing they had available were, as far as edibles, were these tablets. Mm-hmm. And then they have vape cartridges, and the vape pens used to have a button that you would press, and it would only allow you to take like a 5-second hit at a time, and it was all to regulate stuff, how much you're taking, so that they could judge and give you a prescription. You can't use it twice, right? You can't take 2 hits in a row or anything like that.
Well, you got to wait the 5 seconds and then.
Come on. I'll tell you what. I just heard something, and it's a no gloom ballroom, but it's a Mardi Gras party, and
meanwhile, hi Jeff, hi Tiny.
Yeah, hi
Hey,
Jeff.
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 Talking about drugs.
Yes, back surgery, drugs, OxyContin, all those things. I'm so familiar with that. Medical marijuana. Moved to Colorado for it.
Wow.
I had to jump on here.
Well, I'm glad you're in there, man. Here, what? What? Come on.
Whatever it is you're doing, stop doing it. Thank you very much.
See, she's a soundbite, or he's whatever.
They stole that from Judith.
Yeah. What was
I recorded that from a radio show.
Yeah.
And
a sports talk show, radio show, a guy named Jim Rome, and he has all these callers calling with wacky stuff. And he did that today, and I was sitting right opposite Judith at the breakfast table. I was like, did you hear that? She was like, I'm a meme.
Whatever it is you're doing, stop doing it. Thank you very much.
That's really funny.
Well, anyway, so it is.
We have to have her on the show.
Yeah, we got to have her on the show.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But Tiny and Tom.
Tiny and Tom?
Tiny and Tom.
Where's Tom?
He's up in the corner.
Yes, Tiny and Tom.
Take it easy. Take another hit. So the thing that I wonder, were you a smoker before this? Were you because I've been on medical marijuana since I was 12.
Yes.
The reason that I asked,
self-medicated.
there's actually I'm just wondering if you never smoked or rarely smoked and now do it as a therapy. Do you find that, what's that about? And Tiny, I'll throw that one at you as well.
Oh man.
Well,
go ahead, Tom.
Oh no, you go first.
Okay.
So as opposed to recreational, you're saying you're taking it for medicinal purposes.
Well, no. What I mean is,
what's the difference to you, right?
Well, right. To me, it wouldn't make any difference.
Right.
It's like they could prescribe me anything and take this, But if you're not, I'm just wondering what their experience is, because I have been smoking since I'm like 12 or 13. So it's,
Yeah, I've been smoking since I was 19. I was a late starter. I grew up in Tennessee, though, so you got to take that into consideration.
Took a while to get down there.
Yeah, and
Okay, well,
I had back surgery, and in Tennessee, they really pump the opiates down your throat. They'll send you to pain clinics, and I got completely addicted as you can be to those things, man. I mean, addicted for years for those things, and I was getting them legally, but I'd run out, so I'd buy them on the street, so whatever. And finally, I said, I cannot continue this. I've got to do this, and I did it. It was the hardest thing I ever did in my life was to get off of that. But I've been a smoker since I was 19. I moved to Colorado to become a medical marijuana patient. And out there, the difference is you can get much stronger stuff if you're a medical patient. I'm a medical patient here in New York, and the New York program really sucks. I'm just going to be honest with you. But with it going legal and everything changing now, hopefully it's going to get much better. But it definitely takes my pain away. It definitely takes my pain away from my back pain. I've got 4 rods, 6 screws, and 2 pieces of bone from a cadaver in my lower back. Wow. So, it was a big surgery. It was a big surgery, and I was on those opiates for years, man. And they're just, I haven't touched one since I quit. But
yeah, Franny has the cages and rods in her back. Yeah. But she got about 7 months ago, she got the nerve stimulator.
Oh man, I had so much stuff done to me.
Did you ever have that? The nerve stimulator?
There's a nerve stimulator right there.
Hey, thanks, Lenny.
Steve,
well, that's what my pain.
For that.
What's that?
I need you to come up with a sound effect for that.
For the bud?
For this.
How about
okay, now some
That's not so bad.
children
That's
of
not
the
so
lawn have had experience here.
some of the children of the lawn have had experience.
Sue Vicente, who lives in Pennsylvania, said edibles are excellent, takes pain away, and helps one's psyche. And she knows someone who makes them. And Richard Wing says that, unfortunately, but he is presently on the cannabis program. Wow. And Gail says edibles make you very hungry. It's given to cancer patients, so they eat.
Okay, well, I heard something kind of disturbing, I think, yesterday about something. Does anybody know about something called Delta 8?
Yeah.
No.
It's a chemical that it's a synthetic marijuana high.
That you can buy at the gas station.
But yeah, it's like there's, well, anyway.
But they're mixing it with vape.
They're mixing it with the vapes. They're mixing it in the edibles. So it's like,
Yeah, Richard Wayne.
THC?
Yeah, well, it's poisoning people.
I can't. Jeff, what?
It's a synthetic THC?
I guess. Delta 8. It's, that's.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, it's Delta 8. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. So, on a lighter note, wow, look at that. Oh, okay. Let's get some spinal fusion going. There's a background.
Oh, that's
oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. So Mousy knows what's going on.
Mousy understand. I guess you speak that.
Yeah. Oh my God, bro.
Explain, Lucy.
So
well, let's. Oh, go ahead.
Your spine was fused, right?
No, this is my lumbar right now before if the fusion. This is how. This is a year ago MRI.
After this, right? This is like pre-fused, right?
This is my current condition as it stood a year ago when they did the last MRI.
Okay.
And that's what I'm walking around with right now.
It's been a year since you had an MRI?
Yeah.
And why?
Because insurance. But my neurosurgeon, I finally, complained back and said, listen, every 3 months getting an epidural, and the guy wants to put that electrical stimulator in me. That's what I was going to say to Angus. And he was saying, talking about the procedure, and he says, well, when we do the epidurals, it's a 22 gauge needle. And he said when we go to put the wires in, it's a 14 gauge needle. And he started to explain to me what gauge meant, and I go, I know the difference between a 22 gauge wire and a 14 gauge wire.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I said they won't let me lift over 15 pounds. So I'm like, if you put the electrical stimulator in, is that going to help? No, it's only going to block the pain. And I said, well, what about the muscle spasms that I get once in a while? Well, you'll still have them, but you won't have pain. And I'm like, then don't bother.
But here's the problem with that. They do that and they block the pain. And then you end up doing damage. It's like It's like athletes when they pull them off the field and they go, "Oh, my leg's fucked up," so they shove some cortisone into them and put them back out there. And then 2 years later, their bones are deteriorated and they're screwed for life. They don't care when you're in sports, but in that situation, I mean, your body feels pain for a reason. It's not just
Absolutely.
it's a warning.
Absolutely.
It's like the same reason if you touch something hot, you pull back as it hurts. It's because you will damage your nerves. Same thing with that. So you have to be, I appreciate the fact that you're being really careful with that, because, they just want to, not they in general, but a lot of times they just want to, it is they.
It's
I'm not going to
frickin'
lie. It's they. And it is, let's just take care of the problem for now. Let's take the money. Let's get the office visit. Let's get the devices in. Let's get the drug companies, all that stuff. And then the long-term effect is one of two things. You do incredible damage to your body that will never be recovering. Or in like the case of, like where it's tiny, they're going to put you on something that you literally are ready to like sell your child to get more of it, because you need to live without that pain. And it's a vicious circle. And honestly, people don't realize, like, pain management is something that is super important. You heal faster when you're not in pain. You are less stressed. It takes less toll on your nervous system, your heart, everything is all related to pain, because we're not supposed to have pain normally. So I would get MRIs more often, because that seems to me something that they would really want to constantly be monitoring, every couple of months.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, one of our viewers, Roger Chaffee, says he's fused from S1 to L1.
Oh,
I feel
wow.
like
The whole lumbar.
That's a lot.
That's everything.
Yeah.
I feel like an idiot. I don't even know what these things are.
The vertebrae.
Yeah, there's the vertebra.
No, I get that, but I mean,
What does it
this-
break down into?
L1
What
is
is
in the
the
lower
spine?
back.
There's an S and there's an L and there's a.
And there's C up in the cervical and up towards your neck is the C.
Cervical.
well,
It was
okay.
your
Now,
collar.
see, not that I'm not having a good time talking about spinal fusion, but you're a medical professional, right?
Somewhat.
How many bones do babies have?
Oh, yeah. He just learned this on a show.
Anybody?
No idea.
It's going to blow your mind.
Over 300.
Because then like in their skull, it fuses.
In their skull, in their
Yeah.
kneecap.
Yeah.
They don't even have kneecaps. They
yeah,
got
yeah.
little pieces, like
Yeah,
7
they
pieces.
fuse over time. They grow together over time and form one. Yeah.
But
That's
they
how-
have all
that's
those
how they
so
can do all that
Yeah,
shit.
and they can get out of the canal.
Yes, because you can't get your shoulders out of there, I mean, without causing Dad a problem. And I know you understand what I mean.
Right.
Yeah. And now, how many bones do adults have? 100 and what?
200 and what?
230 or something like that. Or, I mean, your hand alone has like more bones than any other part of your body. There's
Tarsals, metatarsals.
Yeah,
See, these
yeah.
are things I know about. 'cause I've
phalanges.
heard
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
Okay, one of our viewers is asking, and you might know this, Mousy, do females have one less rib?
No, that's not at all true. That is not at all true. No, but females do have a different shape of pelvic, because they need to give birth, and their ribs are more flexible. So that's why people thought women had less ribs, because their ribs are more flexible and smaller to allow for another human to grow in there and push everything else up. So
Okay, well, all right. Let's talk about anatomy here for a second. God,
206 bones in the human body.
thank you. I was close.
And the babies
207.
have 300.
God was talking to Adam. He said, Adam, listen, I'm going to do you a solid, man. He said, I am going to create you a friend, a woman. She's going to be beautiful. She's going to support you in everything that you do. She's going to just approve. She's going to make you the best home, the most fantastic meal. She's going to love you no matter what. And, you know, and so Adam says, what's it going to cost me? God says, an arm and a leg. He says, what can I get for a rib?
my God.
But yeah, so here she comes.
Let me think about
She said,
that.
God, she's everything that she's everything that that you said she would be. I said, you know, why'd you make her so beautiful? So that you would love her. You know, why'd you make her stupid? So she would love you. Anyway, I ripped that apart, but it's, you know, there's some humor. It's kind of like Angus's little whale there.
Oh, Lord.
Who's that jumping out there, Angus?
Me.
You're really out to sea, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm really out there. All right, 27 bones in your hand.
Yeah, there's a lot of bones
27.
on there.
Yeah.
So Mardi Gras, not to change the subject, but this is Mardi Gras, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Woo! I know.
I was thinking today, and now my mom is going to be 96 in a couple weeks, and I will still never tell her this story. But when I was in high school, my girlfriends and I saved up our babysitting money, and we told them, all of our parents, that we were going down on our winter break to the Jersey Shore to stay with one of our other girlfriends' mothers. Meanwhile, we get on a plane at Newark Airport and go to Mardi Gras. We're like 17, 18 years old, like 8 of us. And so here we are, you know, just like babes in the woods, so to speak. And we're here and we're having, of course, the greatest time ever. And my mother is packing me up with cookies and all kinds of stuff to take down to Maria's grandmother's house, you know, that we're going to stay and stuff. I'm calling her from a payphone on Bourbon Street, right? And my mom is like, oh, how's everybody doing? And I'm like, oh, everyone's fine. She's like, did everyone like the cookies? Oh, we love the cookies, Mom. She's like, and how's Maria? And I look over and Maria is vomiting in the gutter.
Oh, God.
I'm like, she's all good, Mom. We're good. We'll see you soon. And like, to this day, I will never tell, like, my own children were not allowed to cross the street until they were 10 years old. I knew where they are every minute of every day. We just took off for Mardi Gras, like from New Jersey. Like, hey, see ya. What could go wrong? And we had a great time. And actually, one of my friends met a guy down there that she stayed in touch with. And when she went to college, they ended up, she went down to Louisiana to college, and they ended up getting married.
Wow.
Wow.
This day, it's like 40-something years.
Wow. Well, hey, listen, I'll tell you what. I remember
But please don't tell my mother.
I'm not telling her. She coming on the show? Does she watch the show? Nah,
You never know.
Yeah, I think she's safe. I think the statute of limitations is up. Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah, not when you're the daughter. There's no statute.
Yeah,
of
I
limitations
guess.
ever.
You mean you haven't gotten the nerve to tell all of these years?
Nope, and I won't. Dude, she's only here maybe for a couple more years. I'm not just going to listen to this for however long she's still here. I just don't want to hear it.
Wow.
You think she'd actually get mad about it at this point? Or she would be mad that it took you this long to tell her?
Dude, she still tells me when I come in the house, she'll say to me, I told you. When I say to her I have a gig, she goes like this, oh, you're still doing that like it's a hobby, you know, like I'll get over it at some point, you know. And she'll stand there and she says to me, just stand up straight. Just stand up straight. I'm like, you're 96. You can barely stand up at all. So
you stand up straight. Oh God.
Yeah, so
She's
Mardi
like
Gras
the
Day.
Mandelbaums on that Seinfeld.
The what?
The
The
Mandelbaum.
Mandelbaum.
Seinfeld. It's showtime.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So let's
Well, you know, Mardi Gras Day is actually Tuesday.
Fat
Yes, it is.
Tuesday.
Fat
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday.
Yep.
But we thought we'd have our party tonight with all you guys.
Yeah. I mean, it's because it's Friday night and you need to have some king cake babies and some balloons.
Yeah, and we got sent the most delicious.
Oh
cake.
man. Yeah.
You guys with the cakes. I'm so jealous.
It came FedEx the other day. It was, listen, see, when people know you've had the munchies for 50 years, they send it, it's a kindness.
Yeah, and Joe Kaluta, who's
Wow.
a keyboard player, and he's been on before, and he lives in New Orleans. He wrote to Steve on Facebook, "What's your address? I want to send you guys something." So Steve gave it to him, and we had no idea what it was. And then a king cake showed up. It was like, wow!
Not just a king cake.
Wow.
The most
And
delicious.
we have had, I would say we've had 30 king cakes in our life, right?
Yeah,
At least.
I've had more than that.
Oh, well, yeah. All right, so
Is there a Mardi Gras pie caking?
I don't think. I don't know.
I hope not. I
This
really
was
hope
cream
not.
cheese filled.
This thing was so good. It was like it. It's got the. it was just ridiculous. Delicious cake, and we love it. Hey, listen, keep sending those cakes. It's okay.
We will never
No cake will be turned away.
That's right. No cake. We do not discriminate against any cakes. Uh-oh, there goes Jeff. He's going to change
Where's
the.
Commander Sights there? Where's he going?
I like Jeff's hat.
Yeah, I like the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good hat, Jeff.
Yeah, it's a good hat.
I'm
You're
going
muted.
to
What is
see a
that?
friend of
What is
mine
that
play at
behind
the
you?
City Winery in Nashville, and that's why I'm getting ready, and I actually have to get going. So great to see you all.
Oh, all right. Well, hey, listen, have fun. Have a good one.
Yes.
Thanks
Are
for
you
coming
going
to
to
the
the
party.
party?
Party. And remember,
named Slim Gamble, who plays with Lady A, the band that used to be Lady
Oh, yeah.
Antebellum, yeah.
Slim Gamble is a motherfucker guitar player. He's doing some jazz and jazz fusion with a quartet of guys at the lounge at the winery.
wow, that's
Happy Mardi Gras.
Hey,
Whatever it is you're doing, stop doing it.
Mardi Gras.
take care, bro. Is Judith,
good time,
is Judith
Jeff.
coming with you?
Take care.
No, Judith is under the weather.
Oh,
Got a cold. We took the COVID tests. We're not positive, so she's just got a cold.
Okay. Good.
all right. Well, so
Try to
listen, tell her to
behave.
feel better and whatever she's doing to stop.
Stop it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right now.
for sure.
Have a good night, bro.
All right, you
Bye,
guys.
Jeff.
See ya.
All right, Jeff. See you later, Jeff.
See ya.
Hi, Jeff.
So,
All right.
how about those Mets?
Baseball, like
Hey, at
canceled.
this rate, we're
Where
not
is
going to
baseball?
baseball.
There, we usually have spring training down here.
Yeah, there's no spring.
Oh,
we
yeah.
just can't get out of the pit, can we?
Said if they don't come to an agreement by Monday,
Yeah.
regular season games are going to start getting canceled.
Oh, no.
Really?
And you know
That's
that really annoys my mother, the Yankee fan.
Oh,
Yeah, me too.
great. What
The
is
Yankees
it fighting
annoys.
over?
What is it, money?
Yes.
Of course,
Extra games if they want to extend the playoff times and
yeah,
things like that.
it's a bunch of millionaires.
A bunch of stuff.
fighting
Oh, they
with a
want to
bunch
have
of billions.
advertisements on their uniforms.
Yeah.
That's one of the other things. It's- yeah.
Oh,
What
God.
players
It's just-
do, or the
Yeah,
No,
there's no
no.
space on the uniforms.
They want to like use the people as human billboards, which I've noticed in the NBA now that I'm seeing like people with,
Yes.
T-Mobile and stuff on their on
Really?
their
Really?
uniforms. Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know. I
Race
didn't know that.
cars. Yeah,
Well,
they're
those are the teams.
Yeah, it'd
because
be like
that might
NASCAR.
be like T-Mobile Arena, and it's a part of the that's part of the deal.
Maybe.
But I don't see
maybe.
anything regularly with anything like that on the uniforms.
It's just like anything to squeeze another dime out of somebody.
Of course.
It's just,
Like I said, it's a bunch of billionaires fighting with a bunch of multimillionaires.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. And everybody wants more and more and more. Meanwhile, who was saying, you know, they wanted to take their kid to a Yankee game last year. He said, I was in for like $200 to take like my wife and 2 kids, and you know, and like nobody's getting a hot dog.
Well, try and take them to a Giant game where, you know, Giant games are always sold out, which means you have to buy your tickets through an agent, and those tickets are really prohibitively expensive. You know, only times I've been to Giant games, and I've been to quite a few, have been somebody called me and says,
somebody gives you a ticket.
The Giants?
Yeah.
Where did Steve go?
I don't know.
Left.
Sorry, Steve is our dog is he's not having the best day.
What's the matter?
No, he's cool, but he's got, you know, he was born with dysplasia, and he's a Catahoula, which translates to crazy energy dog.
Yeah.
And all he wants to do is run. And if he doesn't run, they tell you, I don't know how much you guys know about Catahoulas, but they say if you can't give them at least an hour or 2 hours of recreation, they will tear your house apart.
Wow.
And not because they're vicious or mean, but because they're so, they just want to do stuff.
They're high-spirited.
Yeah, they're very high-spirited. So he just wants to run. That's all he wants to do. And play ball. And I feel mean, I don't want to throw the ball all the way across, you know, his yard. And he runs like a frickin' greyhound. And then at night, it takes its toll on him a little bit.
He was crying. He wouldn't walk.
Yeah, but the good news is that, well, it's not good news for me, but the thing that will keep him moving and the thing that will keep him mobile and will keep him strong is swimming. So after I don't, you know, what we do is we go out and work out, and he's out there, and we'll throw the ball and we'll do whatever it is, and then I'll be sweating to death, and I'll jump in the pool, and he's in there, and that's it. He's swimming, no, you know, real low impact, high resistance.
Hydrotherapy, it takes all the weight off of them.
Yeah. But it doesn't do the right, like, it doesn't exhaust him like when he runs.
Yeah, it doesn't, well, it would eventually, but yeah, it doesn't wear him out. He's so frickin' strong.
And he's almost 5 years old.
Yeah, he's almost 6 years old. He is 5 years old.
He is 5. Oh, he's almost 6 years old.
Yeah.
My goodness.
And it's young to have it, but we think that he's always had it because, and you know, come to find out, we had him X-rayed, and see, you're not the only one with bone problems there, guys.
Poor Remy.
Yeah, and they don't. They do hip replacements for dogs now. They're thousands of dollars, but they do them with complete success. And some of my absolute, you know, best friends are veterinarians, so I get good advice and I go to the right place. And you know, we're managing it. He's having a rough day because he wanted to run around.
We have to give him shots.
Yeah, we've got but
he takes 6 pills a day, 3 in the morning.
But he's happy. You see him. I mean, he's happy as can be, and I think it's because he was born with it.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I guess it's the difference between being born blind and going blind, or being, you know, it's like, you know, so I just have to deal with this.
Well, but yeah, he used to run without.
Yeah,
being in pain though.
Yeah, when he was younger. I mean, we used to take him to a regular dog park, and we have what's that thing that we chuck it, and you throw. No human being can throw a ball this far, and the dog runs so fast he gets it before it bounces twice. And
you do that for like an hour.
He thunders. I mean, the ground actually.
Because he's over 110 pounds.
Yeah, so he was
very big.
He was 115 because he was really kind of pumped up, and all he wanted to do is come back and you drop the ball in your lap, and it takes. Throw that ball.
And people at the dog park.
And the people in the dog park are watching him zip by, and they're saying, you know,
hasn't he had enough? And we're like,
we would get like embarrassed because we thought we were like dog abusers. And if it would rain, if it would rain, he'd just lay down in a mud puddle and wait until he got his breath back and then start doing it again. And then when he was done, he would just stare at us like,
Yep,
let's
and head
go.
to the gate.
Ready to leave. And he would turn around and start walking towards the gate.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, so we manage it. I mean, that's life. Into each life a little rain must fall. But he's a good boy, and he's it's not like he's all he could be. But we took him to see his vet today just because we had to drop something off.
We had to get more medicine.
To her, get more pills for him, and she felt to his I don't know what they call the hip muscles or whatever's in his legs, and she said he's not losing muscle mass, but he is losing weight because we try to take the weight. So it's like anything. We're all we've all got stuff.
Everybody has to pivot.
Yep. Yeah.
Exactly. Pivot. Pivot.
Oh wow! It's 6 after.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. See, Angus, we were counting on you to give us the
signal.
Pasture.
Yeah, we didn't get the pasture.
Where's your pasture?
Yeah, where's my pasture? I don't even know. Man, this is what's happening.
Is Tiny alive there?
Tiny, yeah.
Tiny's good. Tiny's good.
Oh, here we
Thanks for coming, Tiny.
Hey, thanks for letting me come on
Yeah,
here.
it's
I
always good
appreciate
to
it,
see
man.
you, Tiny.
Yeah,
Thank you
great
very
to
much.
see you, Tiny man.
Thanks, dude.
This is my pasture, Mardi Gras pasture.
Oh, there you go. That's nice. All right, I'll have to choose now what I'm giving up for Lent, but I'm going to party up until that very moment. So
there you go.
Just do something you don't like for a couple of days. Give that up.
Give that up. Yeah, that's not.
that's not how it works because
Well,
other
Doesn't
than
work
that,
out now?
no one would be wearing clean clothes for the next 40 days. Then, if that was the case, there'd be no laundry getting done.
Okay, I get it. Oh, look at oh, yes, I remember Booker's pasture. And I guess you're at the drive-in, Angus.
What used to be a drive-in, yeah. But you notice what's on the screen is that drive-in, and then the other screen is the drive-in again.
Oh,
that is so Twilight
I can see. You know what? Let me display that for the folks at home in case they can't see it.
Yeah, because I can't see the last one. I don't think I have it lined up right.
Oh wow, cool.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, there's another one at the last screen, but it fell out of alignment overnight. When I was playing around last night, it was okay, but
it's fabulous, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
no,
job.
It's all good. Anybody got anything going on this weekend?
I have a recording gig Monday. I know. I'm pretty freaking stoked to tell you the truth. So,
Awesome. That's awesome.
yeah, I'm
that's
excited.
great.
I'm excited, and I got some new toys to plug in and play. So I'm psyched, and I like the band. They're nice people. So and they're good.
Okay.
Excellent.
So that is always a bonus. So that's
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Well, if it's a good band and they're cool, maybe we'll have them, one of them on the show at a time and let them be the guest during the week.
Oh yeah, they're super cool.
So let's give them a break and get them out there. Just tell them that we broadcast around the world. Just don't tell them it's to 10 people.
No, we actually do.
Hey, come on now. We have bigger people. And listen, don't sell the children of the lawn short because
I don't.
They are influencers. They are influencers. So
Amen.
regardless, they send it out there to the world.
Wait.
That's exactly right. Listen, I got a crying little boy out here. I'm not quite sure what's going on.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Everyone have a
bounce.
great week.
Hey, you guys too. Love you all.
Thank you.
Guys.
Have a great week.
Tiny. See you,
Thank
Tiny.
you. Angus, thanks, buddy.
Bye, children of the lawn. Love you guys.
Love you
Okay,
guys
Mouse.
too.
There it goes.
Happy weekend.
See you later.
Okay, we'll talk soon, bud. See ya. Well,
All right,
come on,
Remy.
we're coming, bud. We're coming.
We're coming.
And so, hey, hi.
Okay, so
You see, they throw the beads. This is actually what it is, guys. And look, see all these people? They're scaring me, these people. But that's Mardi Gras.
all right, Remy, we're coming.
And and I see how these are the beads, and
Nobody's having to show anything.
nobody has to show anything.
That's
Well,
right.
oh, she's showing something. Anyway, what can I say? Monday. You want to tell them about Monday? Oh, you can't tell them about Monday.
No, I can't.
Now we got a surprise
Brad's
for
not
you
gonna
on
be
Monday.
here.
I got something a little different coming Monday. Brad's got something he's got to do,
Right,
saving
but,
the world and all that.
You
But
know us. We'll figure something out.
yep, we're having a party no matter what.
That's
Here
right.
comes the drummers. Yeah, see, those are the floats. This goes on all day and night, and it's a blast. So anyway, kids,
Whatever it is you're doing, stop doing it.
okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you
Okay,
very
so have
much.
a great weekend, everybody.
Have a great
We'll
weekend,
see
you
you
guys.
Monday.
And thanks for coming down. And if I don't see you in the future, I'll see you in the pasture.
Good night, everybody. What is going on with you? What's the matter? Are you okay?
And I guess you don't really realize it, but, and I'm going to play it back for you. You think I'm busting your balls?